Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Chairman of the Zainul Hasan Genggong Islamic Boarding School Foundation, Kiai Haji Muhammad Hasan Mutawakil Alawa SHMM, Honorable Rector of Universitas Islam Zainul Hasan Genggong, Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Aziz Wahab AMAG, Honorable Supervisors Dr. Zainuddin MPD and Ferry Ferdianto MPD. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His blessing so that I can present my research proposal today. I would also like to sincerely thank my beloved parents for their endless support and prayers. My name is Diva Kartika from English Education Department of Unza Ginggong. Today, I would like to present my research proposal entitled Exploring EFL Junior High School Student Experiences in Learning English Pronunciation Through Mehanzian Song. I chose this title because many junior high school students still have difficulties in learning English pronunciation, especially in producing correct vowel and consonant sounds, as well as proper stress and intonation. In classroom practice, pronunciation is often taught through drilling, which can be less engaging. Therefore, I use Meherzian songs as an alternative medium because they provide authentic input with natural pronunciation patterns, rhythm, and repetition that can help students experience learning pronunciation in a more meaningful way. Here, there are 3 chapters in this proposal. Chapter 1 discusses the introduction. Chapter 2 explains the review of related literature. Chapter 3 describe the research method. Chapter 1 Introduction. Background of the study. The researcher has already conducted observation in SMP Plus Tahdzibun Nasiin. Based on the observation, students still face difficulties in English pronunciation, especially in producing correct sounds, stress, and intonation. Most students learn English for years, but they still struggle to pronounce words clearly. Teachers tend to focus more on grammar and vocabulary rather than pronunciation practice. Students also have limited exposure to authentic English input. Because of this problem, the researcher is interested in using songs as learning media. Songs provide natural pronunciation models, repetition, and rhythm that help students imitate pronunciation more easily. Therefore, this study explores student experience in learning pronunciation through Mehanzian songs. Focus of the study. This study focuses on exploring students' experiences in learning English pronunciation through Meherzian songs, especially in terms of sounds, stress, and intonation. Statement of the problem. First, how do students experience learning English pronunciation through Meherzian songs? And second, what pronunciation aspects, including sound, stress, and intonation, are accurate by students? Objective of the study. First, to describe how Meherzian songs are used in learning English pronunciation. Second, to identify pronunciation aspects learned by students through the songs. Significance of the study. For students can improve their pronunciation skills in sound, stress, and intonation through enjoyable media. For the teachers can use song as an alternative and effective strategy in teaching pronunciation. And for the institution may consider integrating songs as supportive media in English pronunciation learning. Previous studies mostly focus on the effectiveness of song improving pronunciation. However, in the study is different because it explores how students experiences not only the learning outcome. And the novelty of this research lies in focusing on qualitative exploration of student perception and pronunciation aspect gained through Meherzian songs. Chapter 2, Review of Literature. Pronunciation. Pronunciation is an important component of speaking. It includes segmental features such as vowels and consonants, and suprasegmental features such as stress and intonation. According to pronunciation expert, intelligibility is more important than native-like action. Songs as learning media. Songs are authentic material that provide natural language input. According to language learning theory, exposure to meaningful input helps learners acquire pronunciation patterns more actively. Songs also increase motivation and reduce anxiety. Students' learning experience. Learning experience refers to student perception, feelings, and response during the learning process. In qualitative research, exploring experience helps the researcher understand how students interpret and benefit from the learning activity. Chapter 3, Research Method. Research design. The study used a qualitative research design because the purpose of this research is to explore student experiences in learning English pronunciation through songs. Qualitative research is appropriate since it focuses on understanding participants' perceptions, feelings, and responses in depth rather than measuring numerical improvement. Data source. The data are obtained from junior high school students who participate in pronunciation learning using songs by Meherzen. The participants are selected purposefully, meaning they are chosen because they are directly involved in the learning activity. The main data source come from student answer during interviews. Data collection. The data are collected through semi-structured interviews to gain deeper information about student experiences, difficulties, and pronunciation aspect they feel they improve. In addition, documentation such as learning material or activity records may support the research data. Data analysis. Data are analyzed through data reduction, data display, and drawing conclusion. That is the explanation of my research proposal. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.